Hello everyone, welcome to Broadway Online Learning. This is Teacher Mo. Today we are going to learn about quantities. A quantity is a measurement of particular things used in utensil. First of all, we are going to look at the pictures, okay? And then we are going to say along. The first one is a cup of flour. A cup of flour. A half cup of water. A half cup of water. A quarter cup of salt. A quarter cup of salt. A tablespoon of cooking oil. A tablespoon of cooking oil. A teaspoon of baking soda. A teaspoon of baking soda. A drop of food coloring. A drop of food coloring. Now let's look at the equality of these measurements. So the first one is half cup. Half cup and half cup will make a cup, right? And a quarter, right? A quarter cup. A quarter cup 4 times make equal to a cup. And if we talk about like a tablespoon, if it is 16 tablespoons, it is equal to a cup. If it is 14/8 teaspoon, it is equal to a cup. Now let's look at the sentence structure. How much does he or she need? So we normally use the uncountable nouns after how much, right? For example, how much salt does he or she need? How much water he or she needs? And we can usually say he or she needs plus quantities plus of water. For example, he or she needs a cup of water. He or she needs a half cup of water. Now let's look at their examples. How much flour does she need? She needs 2 cups of flour. How much flour does he need? He needs a cup of flour. How much water does she need? She needs a half cup of water. How much salt does he need? He needs a quarter cup of salt. How much oil does she need? She needs a tablespoon of oil. How much baking soda does he need? He needs a teaspoon of baking soda. How much food coloring does she need? She needs a drop of food coloring. Now let's look at the sentence structure. If we want to ask yes or no questions, we have to start with auxiliary verbs, do or does. In this case, because the subject is he and she, we have to start with auxiliary verb does. So we can say, does he or she have enough? Have enough mean, is it still available? Is there any left, right? We can say have enough. Does he or she have enough water? Does he or she have enough salt or flour or oil, right? Okay, we can say like this. If there is, we can say yes, he or she does. If there isn't, we can say no, he or she doesn't. In this case, we can ask, does he or she have enough baking soda? Does she have enough food coloring? Yes, she does. Now let's try to look at more example. Does she have enough flour? Yes, she does. Does he have enough cooking oil? No, he doesn't. Does he have enough food coloring? Yes, he does. Does she have enough salt? No, she doesn't. Does she have enough baking soda? Yes, she does. Does he have enough water? No, he doesn't. Now let's look at the summary. If we want to ask questions, we can say how much plus uncountable noun plus does plus he or she and need. And we can answer he or she needs plus quantities of water, or we can say of salt or of baking soda. Okay, we can substitute with other words. If we want to ask yes or no questions, we can ask does he or she have enough, and then we can use uncountable noun here. And then if we want to give a positive answer, we can say yes, he or she does. And if it is a negative, we can say no, he or she doesn't. Okay, thank you for watching. That's the end of our lesson. See you next time.